And now let's go live across to Siddharth Bharadwaj, who's there in Prayagraj. Good morning, Siddharth. We are just 24 hours away from the Grand Kumbh festival. How are the preparations going on there?
Well, a very good morning to you and Pranam, Deepika, from the holy premises of Mahakumbh 2025. Here I am at the Arahel Ghat, and as you talked about, the preparations, they are going on in full swing. Let me just tell you a little bit about the weather here. It's a slight foggy morning, but the sun is expected to come out. It is also expected to bring smiles on their faces. In any way, the pilgrims and the devotees who are coming here are having smiles on their faces. In fact, big smiles on their faces. Nothing can beat their enthusiasm. People from all walks of life, are coming here because from tomorrow, from 13th of January, this mega festival is starting, where around 450 to 500 million people are expected to participate. Preparations, like I just mentioned, are in full swing. There is a 7-layer security that has been deployed from checking vehicles to checking individuals. The authorities are making sure that every individual, every official who is entering into the premises is having a valid ID card or a valid pass on their cars. From NDRF to SDRF to fire services, everything has been checked time and again, from water ambulance as well. Everything is made sure that this festival remains peaceful, safe and secure. I was also mentioning to you, Deepika, that this is the festival. It is a grand festival of great significance. Why? We have to understand this fact. Number one, because it's Mahakumbh. It comes once in 12 years. And number second, it's Purnakumbh, which comes in 144 years. Once in 144 years. So 12 into 12 makes it 144. It becomes once in a lifetime experience, Deepika, for many. In fact, because no one can, experience Purnakumbh, second time, because it comes after 144 years. So it's of great significance. So you can imagine the amount of intensity the devotees with which the devotees are coming here, their devotion, it multiplies, and for the authorities as well, it's a great challenge to maintain, peace and law and order, but they are leaving no stone unturned to make sure that everything goes well, from AI technology to digital technology, because I'm saying it time and again, Deepika, that technology is playing a pivotal role here when it comes to the security, when it comes to CCTV footage, or it comes to the amount of cameras which are here, from AI integrated security. Everything is being checked. The facial recognition system is also here. Underwater drone is also here. The drone surveillance is also here. So everything, because the focus, to make this Mahakumbh a digital one. That's what the tagline says, is Divya, Bhavya and digital, which means grand and digital. So the digital technology is being used in such a manner that everything is actually going in very smooth line manner, be it devotees or be it authorities. I'll talk to you about, what are the digital things which are being implemented in this particular Kumbh Mela. But yeah, all in all, if you talk about the preparations, then definitely they are going in full swing. I am at Arahel Ghat right now. And if I talk to you about, I request my camera person to actually pan the camera, and I'll show you how beautifully the ghats are, have been set up to make sure that everything goes like in a smooth line manner. You can see these bags, Deepika, these white bags, they are full of sand, for the safety and security purpose. And as I walk along these ghats, I'm at Arahel Ghat, you can see these particular setup that has been done by the authorities from the security point of view. And this is Yamuna, but there, that is the point where people come to take bath in the holy and pristine waters of the Kumbh. That is called Triveni Sangam, Deepika, the confluence of river Ganga, the confluence of river Yamuna, and confluence of river Saraswati. That is exactly the point where people will take the holy dip tomorrow, and the crowd will be massive. There is no crowd today because the devotees are still coming. But tomorrow, this mega festival is starting, and you will see huge crowd. Around 1.5 to 2 crore people are expected to come and to take bath in the holy rivers.
Indeed.
And it's not just a confluence of river Ganga, Yamuna and Saraswati. It's also the confluence of emotions, confluence of devotion as well, Deepika.
Indeed, Siddharth, when we talk about the management and the grand preparations, this time the management is also eyeing some more world records. And cleaning Ganga is yet another important milestone to be achieved for the organizers. Now, considering all these, what sort of arrangements are going alongside the Ghat? We saw some of the beautiful visuals that you're talking about, but when we talk about the government's milestone and its achievements, what are those?
Well, definitely, not just Ghats, Deepika. Let me just tell you that entire Kumbh premises, it's such a huge premises. There are around, Deepika, 10,000 sanitation workers that have been deployed. And, to make sure that the Kumbh premises remain clean and green. Apart from that, there are 10,000 sanitation workers that have been deployed, like I was just saying, and they will be provided accommodation food under Swachh Kumbh Fund. And apart from that, Deepika, not just that, there are around 1.5 lakh urinals and toilets that have been made. And that it's a very unique way of monitoring those 1.5 urinals and toilets. It's through QR code, like I was just mentioning. The focus this time majorly is on how to make this grand festival a digital one. There's a QR code and there's an app called ICT app.
Okay.
So these volunteers who will be taking care of the monitoring system of monitoring the urinals and toilets. These are called Ganga Seva Doots. So they have the QR. So they are the QR codes. They will be every morning. They will be scanning those QR code, and they will be saying yes or no. Apart from that, there are some other volunteers as well who will be taking care of the ghats. Like they are called Ganga Praharis. So the Ganga Praharis will be taking care of the fact that this holy rivers remain clean. So that's how the preparations are going on. That's how the volunteers have been deployed, and a full-fledged security system and full-fledged sanitization drive is going on every day. At Mahakumbh 2025 to make sure that this mega festival remains peaceful, calm, secure, clean, and green. Deepika, back to you.
Thank you so much, Siddharth, for bringing us a rounded perspective and how the preparations are going on just before because we know few hours are left as we enter the Mahakumbh festival there in Prayagraj.